He's an asshole, man. That dude's an asshole and he knows it.
From the mean streets of Brooklyn to the rough neighborhoods in Boise, Idaho, we now present the Goonberg Report. Hey everybody, this is Mayor Goonberg, high atop the mountains of Boise, Idaho, and this is the Goonberg Report. Today we're talking about a topic that, we're going to talk about world affairs for once. We're talking about Israel and Iran. Well, recently, Iran made a statement that they were going to blow Israel to the ground, raze Israel's cities and towns. And I'm going to play you a snippet of what Netanyahu had to say first, and I'll go into detail.
אני לא מתעלם מהאיומים של המשטר האיראני, אבל אני גם לא מתרשם מהם. אם המשטר הזה יעשה את הטעות האיומה, וינסה להחריב את תל אביב וחיפה, זה לא יצליח להם. אבל זה יהיה יום המהפכה האחרון שהם יחגגו. כדאי שהם יקחו את זה בחשבון.
Now, given that statement by Netanyahu, let me explain the backdrop of what happened. Now, this is what Iran was doing. They were celebrating the anniversary of Ayatollah Khomeini and the revolution. What happened for you young kids back in the 70s during the Carter administration, Iran had a revolution. We were supporting the Shah of Iran. Mind you, he was fighting Iraq at the time. So we were supporting the Shah. And then what happened is the Great Revolution happened, and Iran, the Ayatollah Khomeini, and then they took over the country. Kidnapped Americans. They were there for several years. Matter of fact, we had a local guy when I lived back in Pittsburgh. We had a local guy who was one of the kidnapped victims. He was over there, and they were celebrating that revolution. Ever since then, they've been ran by an Ayatollah, by their faith. And so what happened is they had a revolution party, or a ceremony to say. And the head of the Revolutionary Guard told the crowd that if the United States had the quote-unquote courage to shoot a single bullet, that they will raze Tel Aviv and Haifa to the ground. And he told this to the state news agency IRNA. And it was like, but all you heard and you know the usual chant, death to Israel, death to America, and all that was going on. And but this is the 40th year of that revolution, where it was like soldiers, students, and clerks, and women, black burqas, or whatever they're called, were holding the streets. They were running through the streets holding the portraits of Ayatollah Khomeini. He died in 1989, and he was a very influential speaker. I'll give him that. He was a polarizing figure. But the thing about Netanyahu is he doesn't play around. Netanyahu, he's a man of his word. He tolerated the Obama administration. He knew we supported them, but Obama wouldn't flat out come out and say, I support Israel. Not the way President Trump is saying it. But we have to still be mindful. Israel is one of our biggest supporters, and if you're a Christian, it's your duty to support the God, so quote unquote God's chosen people. You run around here on social media talking about how big of a Christian you are. When it comes time to show up, you don't. This is the time now. You got to show up. So I won't pay attention to this, but it's amazing how Iran said that they're going to go after Israel. Well, they've always been saying that, but Iran's been developing nuclear weapons, courtesy of probably us. So this is going to be an interesting development, so let's pay attention. So this is Mayor Goonberg of the Goonberg Report. Peace. I love you, Boise.